Welcome to Travel and Learn Goa. Today is a special day because we complete 3 years. Yes, 3 years, 1 million views and more than 12,000 followers. So before we continue, a big shout out to all of you at home who have been supporting us. This episode is our 80th episode and it's going to be different. On our channel we have 25 episodes dedicated to languages: Portuguese, Spanish and Konkani. I don't know if you have started learning or if you want to start learning, but if you want to start learning, I have some tips for you. I'm going to give you 5 tips today on how to learn a language. I've been a Portuguese teacher for 20 years. Yes, I'm that old. And since the pandemic, I've been teaching online. And it's been so much fun because I've been meeting people from all over the world with different cultures, and I've been learning really a lot. And that's how also my method of teaching has changed. And that is what I want to share with you today. Tip number 1. Why do you want to learn a language? The first thing you should do is write down on your notebook, why do you want to learn a language? The reasons might be so different. For example, you want to go and study in Portugal, or your father knows Portuguese, or your husband knows Portuguese and you want to speak to them in their native language. How cool will be that? What you have to do, write down all this in your notebook, and whenever you feel like, I don't feel like studying today, go back to your reasons that you wrote down in your notebook. Number 2, consistency is the key. What you have to do is every day set aside some time to learn your target language and be realistic. For example, if you decide to set aside 3 hours, but you work, you have kids, you have to clean the house, etc., this is not realistic. Say for example you decide for 10 minutes a day. Be it 10 minutes is quite good. But if you do it properly. Put your mobile in silence, switch off your TV, any other distractions, and dedicate those 10 minutes to your language. Tip number 3, variety. I don't know about you, but I would never be able to have a job from 9 to 5 and do every day the same tasks. It's the same thing with languages. When you're learning a language, you have to set aside different tasks every day. Okay? Say for example, on Monday, you will study only vocabulary. Fine, during those 10 minutes that you set aside. On Tuesday is your listening skills. On Wednesday, you are going to speak to a tutor, only in Portuguese, not in English. On Thursday, you can, for example, play a game. We have many games for you in our website www.ctngo.org. Games are also a very nice way to learn a language. So, if you do this every day, just for 10 minutes, you will go a long way in learning a language. If you don't do this, your language learning can be very boring. And if it is not fun to learn a language, then what is the point? Tip number 4. Your speaking skills are very important. Those who are learning with me know that from the first conversation we only speak in Portuguese. Now the second most important skill is to listen. So what I would suggest to you is to record these conversations. Even if it is with me, with any tutor, record these conversations so that you can hear later on and then you can improve on your pronunciation. You can also obviously use apps, but there is nothing that will substitute your conversations with a tutor. Also for listening skills, I would suggest, if you are learning Portuguese, to listen to our podcast with the same name, Travel and Learn Goa. So, go ahead and speak your target language. Tip number 5, never ever give up. Remember that learning a language, it is not a sprint. it is a marathon. So, never give up studying a language. Set aside a deadline if you wish, say for example 6 months. Choose your own method because we all have different methods, but don't forget, stick to it. So that is it. These are my 5 tips. If you have not subscribed to our channel, you can do it now. Please share and like, and happy learning. Adeus. Bye bye.